Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back along to another episode of A Dairyman's Diary. My name, as always, is Frank, and you join me here today. We are, well, it's about 9 o'clock again. We're just kind of finishing up after doing the initial feed up this morning. So I'm just going to do a bit of tidying up around the yard here, clean out the alleyway again a bit more. Look at the muck that's piling up here. These guys are going through straw like nothing at the moment, so we're going to have to look at getting those mucked out at some point. I'm not going to be able to get that done just this morning because we've got a few other things we need to go and check in on. But yeah, we will be... It is getting a little bit colder now, so we're going to have to look into when we can get onto the fields at least. The ground's starting to freeze over, which is good because it means, like I say, we can get some... we can get onto the fields, but it doesn't really look very good in terms of getting any more winter drilling done, so that might be knocked on the head for until the spring. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's just nip around here. This is why we like to have an articulated loader here, because this is turning out to be quite a compact little yard here. So we're just kind of mixing in some of the waste from, well, not even waste really, just stuff that we weren't able to, there we go. Just stuff that we weren't quite able to get tidied up before. So the cattle will take that on. And yeah, so we just need to kind of get these yards tied up a little bit more as much as we can there over the coming months. Make sure the cattle are all looking very good and healthy as well, because that's going to be a big emphasis now moving forward. And then yeah, come springtime we'll really focus back onto the spring cereal crops. But yeah, to that extent, what we have got today though, the ground conditions are hard enough that we can actually get the agronomist team in. So they're going to come in and they're going to do a little bit of soil sampling, just so we can kind of figure out exactly what we're working with here. And then we've already had one field done, or the land down at the new end, the new land there, that's all been done. So I've got a young contractor who's coming in with a lime spreader to actually have a look at that, and going to get that covered over for us to hopefully get that pH level kind of sorted out there and balanced as a starting point, so when we do come around to some kind of drilling next spring, there we go, that's looking better. We'll be in a much better place and be able to kind of really kick on with it. So that's the plan there. What we're going to do now though, let's just pick this off here. I'm going to drop the forks down there. If I pick the bucket, we're just going to get a bucket load of sugar beet to stick into here as well. Like we do most mornings there, we get the we'll get everything ready to roll for the evening feed up there. But yeah, we've got the land up the farm 2 there that we did start drilling the other day. We got that done, so at least that's all in. We're looking good there. But yeah, we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on things and keep tabs on things really moving forward. I'm going to probably try and get some muck cart out there today. Whether or not I'll take you guys along for that same ride, I don't know. We'll see how we're getting on there, but we'll definitely get things ready to roll here, I think. So it's a lovely crisp winter's day now. Actually, it's really starting to feel much more wintry than ever before. We need to get those calves cleaned up as well, so we'll get onto that one. But yeah, just a bucket load of fodder beet into here. We will have to go and do a little bit more carting down from the far side there as well at some point, just to have that all taken care of. But yeah, we will see. But I hope you're all doing very, very well. Do let us know down below in the comments what you're getting up to, really, how it's all coming along, what you're working on there. I'd love to know as always. There we go. Perfect. Make sure we're going to hit into anything there. Wonderful stuff, and down we go there. Fantastic. Alright then, so we're looking all good. Cattle are doing alright here actually at the moment. They're just getting that. Just got to buy some more straw in. They are burning through straw at a rate that I didn't think we would be anywhere near. So that's interesting. So I have to figure out what to do with that one. But never mind. It's a discussion for another day. We've got plenty to last us for at least another couple of months, I would say. But whether or not it's going to be quite enough, I don't know. We'll put. No, we'll just leave this here for now. Actually, I think. Perfect stuff. That should be enough to get the wagon away for this evening, and we'll see how it looks from there. But anyway, yeah, what we're going to do is just kind of get things ready to start carting muck here. We should see the agronomist team are going to be arriving. They've got a truck that they're going to come with very shortly, I think. So we should be good there. We'll wait for those guys to arrive. In the meantime, like I say, we'll pick a weapon, get it all ready to go with a little bit of muck cart, I think. Not going to put any slurry out yet. Wait for January when we get on with the onto the really hard ground for that one. But yeah, there's plenty of space in the lagoon for now. But yeah, muck is once again muck is the issue. So we'll get ourselves ready to go with that one, and then we'll see what's happening elsewhere. Alright, and so as you can see there, we tried to do a little bit more drilling up here as well. We weren't able to get too much done because it's just too bad. But the drill's still on the 68 anyway. The weather hasn't really required us to use it for anything else at the moment, so we will get that changed around soon. Got a nice little heap of muck forming up here as well. So we're going to have to come up here at some point and spend the day up here clearing all this stuff out as well here. But for now, like I say, the bigger pressing yard is the yard down the bottom there, which has slightly more cattle in there anyway, so we need to get onto that one. You'll see though that we're starting to see a little bit of establishment here. It's already creeping through, which is fantastic to see. Really is impressive. So that's shot through, and I'm really quite pleased it has, because it means that it's got a better chance now that the weather gets a little bit colder. It can stay like that until we get some nitrogen on there in the what will it be, probably early February, mid-February I'd say. So yeah, it can stay like that for now as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, off we go. We're going to just stay with the 6630 today to do a bit of carting there, and then later on today we're going to have to go and take a little bit of a look down to see what's going on with the contractor who's coming in to spread a bit of lime for us there, so that should be interesting. We go. Bit of a tight junction. I've lost track of how many times we've come up and down here now. It is an awful lot, I know that much, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what that looks like continuously taking this road and having to keep coming up and down. But yeah, the good news is at least the 6M's doing very well, so it's really starting to kind of fit into the system, which is good. The traffic's out and about though. Oh, and actually, well there you go, I think that's them. Certainly looks like the fancy piece of kit in the back there, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if they turn right here. Oh. They are. Well, there you go, we're following them in. It's not a bad thing, I suppose. I took that jump quickly. So yeah, what this is like a little soil sampling machine here, which will then be used to kind of really understand with great precision what our land is looking like. With these fields around here, what they need to be really pushed on to having the best level of, or the best chance to be the most efficient, produce the most yield, and also require the least amount of inputs really. So that's what we're going to be looking at least for the arable side. For the grass fields there, we're going to be able to see much the same, but also kind of gauge an idea where we'll do samples of the grass as well to see what that's like, see if we need to reseed anything. You know, and various different ideas like that. So, oh, you've stopped there. There you go. So yeah, it is very interesting there. Now, what we're going to have to do is just go and have a chat with these folks, see if we can get them started, and then we'll have a bit of a look into it all ourselves. And I'm just going to try and squeeze past them with the John Deere here and get parked up for now. Okay, and so the guys have just got themselves set up in the first arable field here. Actually, you can just see the beacon through the hedge. We're going to go and just jump in and have a quick look at it working, really, before we head on off to go and have a look at our other fields far away. They have been tested already. I wasn't able to see them. They did those yesterday. And they're able to get those tested pretty quickly, actually. So we're really able to kind of act quickly on this whole thing, which is fantastic to see. Now what we're going to do is open this gate up again. So this is the bit of equipment here, really. We'll get these guys, let them get away as soon as they can. But yeah, it is like a big corkscrew, for want of a better phrase. It goes down into the ground, takes a nice soil sample, which then gets put into this little thing and is carted away for testing there, really. So we're going to let these guys go and see what it looks like. Alright, then he is... She-Big-Bun is away. So we're going to take all these samples here. For this field, there'll be quite a few, and they'll just get them all worked through here and then bring us all the results back. So we are doing all of our land bit by bit. We're starting with all the arable fields first. Now, we produce a lot of muck. There's no two ways around that. We are going to be trying to incorporate that as much as we can, and hopefully we'll be able to there. So we'll have to wait and see. But it is definitely going to be something that is going to be a challenge. We'll have to see what else we'll want to put onto the soil there, of course. It might be that we have to look into various different nitrates. So nitrogen will be probably given there. If we can get away with putting there without it and just using organic material, then that'll be even better just for a cost standpoint. But we do have slurry and muck that we'll put on there. Lime will be something that we have to look into to kind of really balance out the soil pH and the acidity within the soil. We'll have to see about that one. But yeah, there's a lot of different opportunities and different costs here, really. So we'll have to see how it all looks. So we're gonna go and get ourselves away, and we're gonna have a bit of a drive down to see the contractor, who's come quite a long way, but he's gonna be helping us out. Okay, now we do know, I've got a sneaky suspicion that these fields are going to be in pretty terrible shape there. The grass fields haven't been reseeded for about best part 6-7 years from what we know. Speaking to a neighbor of mine actually, who knew the previous farmer quite well and said they didn't really do anything to the condition of the grass, just kind of kept taking hay off it, I believe, for various different equine business needs. So it's likely that the grassland in particular is in rapid need of rejuvenation, really, which is likely going to be in the form of reseeding and then plenty of fertilizer on there, as well as muck as well, just to really kind of bring it along. So that's something I'm really not too confident about at all there. The arable land as well has just been extensively worked into. Not much of a crop rotation there, really. The farmer in question was putting barley in pretty much for feed barley, and that was it. So I imagine there's next to no nutrients there. And you know, we really do need to implement a good crop rotation system back into the land, try and really get that going. We might try and see if we can get some kind of a cover crop system brought in there as well, sooner rather than later, just to try and preserve the ground that we do have, you know. Now we're gonna go up this way. Never know, we might meet this young contractor on the way somewhere. He is from a little bit far away. He is a young chap who's just got himself going there, by the name of Andy, I think it is, and he is, comes with a good reputation, so we're going to see how he gets on. He has some nice equipment there, and he's able to get a hold of a big lime spreader, which is perfect for what we wanted, really. So if that's the case, he was able to come and see us when we needed as well. So we're going to go down this way. This is, of course, is the back end of our new plot of land, and oh, he's there already. He's either there or he's about to go in. Oh, he's there, he is. Perfect. Fantastic. So let's go and see the young man, and let's, we'll probably just park here, actually. Wow, that is a nice big bit of kit. Alrighty, look at that. Let's get ourselves all ready to go, and I'm going to let them know what we're looking at here. Just a couple of fields. It's been plowed over already there. They might get worked in once the lime's in there, just to kind of mix it over, but we'll see how that looks. But yeah, we just need to get this lime started with, really. Alright, so he's good to go. I just need to run away because this is going to be pretty dusty, I think. Okay. And away it goes. Oh, we'll just have to not breathe in any of that. Heavens. Alright, and away he goes there. So yeah, we're putting lime down here, really. Like I say, this field was very acidic. It's coming in around about, this was in the high 3s, I believe, and we want to really see it in balancing out around, I think it's around 5 to 6 it needs to balance that. So it was a little bit too high. We're going to let him get this all done. This field and the one down the hill there as well. Now that one needs to have a little bit of work done to the gateway. It's a little bit too narrow for me, but we'll get a look into that one. Yeah, nice big wide spread right here. Shouldn't take too long to get this field done at all. And then the next one, and then he's done. We told him how many acres and what it was looking like to apply, so he doesn't need to worry about refilling there. Get it all into that big tanker, and then he's good. But we're going to go for a bit of a drive around this way anyway. We'll just shut that so we can bump into it. Look at the old Nissan here. It's looking incredible. Right, off we go here. So yeah, it's all busy going still. What I like is the fact that even though we're not able to redo anything on the fields, we're still able to keep very busy, so that's always pretty cool. I'll take the handbrake off there. I just want to see him come down this side as well, and then we'll be good to get cracking along with the. He should be coming down here any minute now. Nice big looking tractor as well. Apparently he's got a couple of these. He has come from quite far away. It's about an hour drive from him, he was saying on the phone there, so he comes very well recommended though, so I can't complain at all really. So hopefully we'll be able to get going, and yeah, if we need him, we'll be good to have him around about, and as a good contractor to have. It's always good to have a well recommended contractor available. Oh, and there he is, lying down here. Perfect. Alright, we're going to just let him carry on there then. So, like I said, you've gotten to that field okay. This is a bit of a narrow lane down here. The grass field on that side is ours as well. We want to try and make something of that, but that's not going to happen now. And then, yeah, first problem is here. He's not going to get into this very easily. There we go, and then, ooh, bounce, bounce, bounce. The second problem is the gateway is actually even tighter because you got to try and turn off of this lane. I could probably get into it in my 390 easily, and maybe, oh, I don't know, the 6M would get into there as well. But you can see the gateway down here is tight. So what I'm probably going to do is take back, lift off a few of these fence posts here, and make it a little bit easier here. This is all kind of grazing land that is available to me if I want it. It's all this part of the parcel of land that I've got. It does back onto this rather magnificent hall. I think that's Chellington Hall. So the late great Lord Chellington lived in there once upon a time. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But this is all something that we could graze, but I don't think it's going to be worth it really. The quality of the ground isn't the greatest, so we'll have to think about that one. But as we just head up the side here, river's looking good. The flooding has kind of really subsided now, so it's not looking too bad at all there. That's really good. Okay, we're just going to stop about here, and we can go and head ourselves up and wait to hear back from the man himself as he gets going there. So, I'm going to check in with the agronomist again. I'm going to try and get some muck put out into the fields, and then we'll keep ourselves going. But for now, I think that's a nice little point in which to leave it here. So we're going to do just that. So thank you ever so much for everyone who has watched along so far. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't done so already, do make sure you hit that like. Do subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly agrees to host everything. And we will see you all in the next one. Till then, though, have yourself a great day. Enjoy what you're doing. And we'll catch you all later.